Buy cheap and safe NBA 2K22 MT at NBA2King.com. You can use code Excapar, that's EXCAPAR, for 5% off your entire purchase.
Alright, and we're back at it with another tier list, this one being on the small forwards tier, and after looking at all the cards yesterday, there's actually only one that's being added here. Everybody else was either a point guard, a center, or a power forward. So sadly, or one shooting guard. We only have one small forward that was added to this list from yesterday's set. But either way, if you want to check out the point guards or the shooting guards, those will be linked in the description down below. They won't include the new glitch cards, but you know, it is what it is. We'll be doing the power forwards tomorrow. So like the video, subscribe, and all the wonderful stuff. Yeah, do all the stuff. So I decided to not inflate the list with some bad hard pass tier cards. I just kind of went through the most recent guys. I'm gonna put them in here. Antoine Walker, he's just an emerald. Richard Jefferson has probably the slowest, most old man jumper I've ever seen in the game. I love the guy. He's funny, you know, seeing his TikToks here and there. He's a cool guy, but his jumper is absolutely terrible in 2K. Detlef Schrempf just literally is no different than the diamond that he had before that has just not good animations and has a super slow jumper that's so easy to contest. Devin George is like LeBron James if you just kind of Thanos snapped away all of his athleticism. And Sadiq Bey, jump shot 31 is pretty nice, but I was just looking at it like, I loved the Sadiq Bey card. I really hope we get better Sadiq, you know, pink diamond and opal, something like that later on. But this amethyst is just way too outdated at this point, just can't use it. So now we got the still decent tier, which is starting off with my man Danny Granger. Jump shot 29, the normal timing is still pretty good, but there's obviously just no real reason to use this Danny Granger with that base dribble style when you don't have to, so you know, it is what it is. Corey Kispert does have the railing jumper on quick, but there's so many railing jump shot like kind of guys that are coming out now. Kispert with that fundamental dribble style is a bit of a cone and just not really the most amazing one, so you know, I'm leaving him there. Bruce Brown, great card, but is a 6'4" small forward. If this Bruce Brown was like small forward PG, like small forward shooting guard, he could have a little bit more love, but the fact that he's a 6'4" small forward with how tall everybody's getting now, like imagine you have Bruce Brown matched up against Maker. You can basically call it a GG, it ain't happening, so it's a little tough. Luke Walton, a nice, I can kind of do it all kind of guy. He was actually pretty nice in the bracket buster spotlight when I was doing that, but obviously like only in the still decent. This man, Tracy McGrady, just is kind of tough if we're being honest. T-Mac just has that Trey Burke jumper on that normal timing and is obviously just all around still a good card to have, but just nothing crazy right now. Normal timing jumper and slash dribble style. I mean, come on. Mike Miller, jump shot 22, I think on quick with the quick dribble style. Mike Miller is actually a pretty damn solid card. The only problem with him is that sometimes he can feel a little bit clunky when he's actually out there on the court. Sometimes the defense can be a little bit whack, and he's also a little bit outdated at this point, but still a decent card. Kenny Walker's jump shot 4 on quick and is all around pretty damn solid. Or not jump shot 4, jump shot 26 on quick. And it actually hurts me to put a card this low with jump shot 26, but I don't know, a lot of these, with these taller guys that play the, you know, the forward positions, they either feel insanely good or super clunky. And I think Kenny Walker's one of those guys. I love his jumper, but I just didn't really feel like he was absolutely insane. I don't know if we've ever had a Kenny Walker card where I've been like, damn, this guy's good, you know, kind of thing. Next up is my man Evan Turner, or not Evan Turner, Giannis. Giannis is next. I'm just skipping over people, my bad. Giannis is next, and Giannis is obviously a pretty damn good card to have on your squad. But for a gold, he is great, but the only problem with him is just that he really is one of those all defense, kind of no offense kind of guy. So he's going to lock it down, but he really can only dunk on the other side, which is a little bit tough. Next up is Evan Turner this time. Evan Turner is nice. I just don't really think that he's anything crazy anymore. When he first dropped, he was nice to have like a taller PG that you could finally run out there. But at this point, that's kind of just what's happening with all point guards, so he doesn't really have anything special to him anymore. James Posey does have a jump shot 16, which I think is that like Wally Zerbiak jump, which is super quick, on very quick, which is really nice, and the shifty dribble style. I just don't think that Posey really deserved to be too much higher, given everybody else that I had in these 2 tiers higher. I just felt like it was a little bit better. So it was just a personal choice that I made. If you hate it, I apologize, but it is what it is. Starting a pretty damn solid tier, we have Deleno Galinori. Deleno Galinori jumper on the quick timing, quick dribble style, and again, another case of like you either feel really good or super clunky when you're this tall at the forward positions. And in my opinion, Galinori falls into that like clunky side of things, so I'm just not a huge fan of him. But maybe you are, and maybe you're a big fan of Deleno Galinori, and I'm sorry for hurt your feelings for that. Next up is Trey Murphy, and when you actually get his Evo done, Trey Murphy gets the Trey Brick jumper on it quick, and is absolutely disgusting. He is a super nice card. I really am a big fan of him, especially for an Amethyst. He's all around super nice. Herbert Jones, I think, has jump shot 83 on very quick, and the shifty dribble style. It's only him and Desmond Bane that have that jumper, so you probably haven't used it too much, but not too bad. And I think he's like, what, 6'8", 6'7", kind of small forward. Great size. Michael Porter Jr., I think, is super nice, but jump shot 62, even on the quick timing, can be a little bit baited, a little bit slow. So while I do think he is super fun to use out there, especially as his size, sometimes it can be a bit of a detriment to you. LeBron James just doesn't really have that great of a jumper. I mean, in my opinion at least, I think on very quick could be pretty nice, but I think on the normal, or on that quick timing, it's just meh. Yeah, LeBron just feels meh to me this year. If you like LeBron James cards, good for you. I'm happy for you. But for me, LeBron's been kind of underwhelming as far as 2K cards go. Not talking about real life performance. Don't be hating on me for that. Next up is Justice Winslow, jump shot 20, I think, on quick, which is a super nice jumper. Nice shifty dribble style, can play the 2 as well, which is always super needed. All around, he's really good. Deandre Hunter, I actually debated putting a tier higher into the Baby Demon tier, but I decided to put him down to pretty damn solid. He's got jump shot 32 on quick, and I think the shifty dribble style. And as a Sapphire, he's easily the best Sapphire card in the entire game right now. Like, the dude can actually do it all. He dribbles, he plays defense, he can finish, he can play make. He's all around super nice. If you only get one card from this entire thing, or stop at a certain part, right now it should be this Deandre Hunter, but I would highly recommend, if you're already at this point, yeah, just finish it out. Next is my man Billy Owens. Again, has that Deleno Galinori jumper. Now, honestly, I could put this Billy Owens a little bit higher, and I'm kind of like hoeing him by not. He does that Deleno Galinori jumper. He's 6'8" and can play this shooting guard position. For a small forward, I think he's pretty solid, but obviously where he shines is the 2. So just know, I do think he's probably closer to the Baby Demon when it comes to like shooting guards. Next is Hedo Turkoglu, another one of those super tall guys, but Hedo's one of those cards that I feel like is super tall at the forward position, but doesn't actually feel super clunky, and you guys may be completely disagreeing with that. But I think that Hedo is great. Jump shot 111 on quick is disgusting. I hope that we get it on very quick with a card in the future, because I think that could be insanely good. But all around, I think Hedo is definitely a solid card that more people should realize is pretty nasty, because they did get rid of jump shot 11. Next up is my man Jeremy Grant. Jeremy Grant, another one of those jump shots 2 cards like Michael Porter Jr. Michael Porter Jr. more of an offensive guy, and Jeremy Grant is much more of a defensive guy, and that's really how you can separate them. Elgin Baylor has the Brook Lopez jumper on quick, and another one of those guys who I think is a really good shooting guard, but is just a pretty solid like small forward. So there's that, and it's mainly because he's 6'6". You need really 6'8", 6'9" small forwards. A lot of 7-foot small forwards now, so just kind of not falling into the rest of the realm. But I do think if they would start giving Elgin the point guard position, I think it could be disgusting. Next is my man Jason Tatum. I mean, Jason Tatum is one of the best cones in the game. Jump shot 107 is just so easy to time. I just think that having the base dribble style is hurting Jason Tatum more than that some people maybe want to admit. I do think Tatum is still a great card, though, just kind of falling towards the middle of the pack now. But the card's been out a while, so it kind of makes sense. Starting the Baby Demon tier, we got the man Cazzy Russell. Jump shot 3 on quick is just so smooth. It is so clean, and it makes this Cazzy Russell just an absolute beaut to have on your squad. And he's just all around, honestly, kind of amazing. Just go out there and 3-point hunt with Cazzy Russell, and you're going to have a good time. Next up, Cam Reddish, another one of those guys who can play the small forward and the shooting guard super well. I just love him. PG jumper on a quick, shifty dribble style. The normal leaner just feels super smooth out there on the court, and I've just had so much fun using this Cam Reddish, one of the best budget cards in the entire game. Glenn Rice, jump shot 98 on quick. I'm gonna be honest, jump shot 98 doesn't feel as like OP as it has been in previous years on the quick timing. I think on very quick, it's still gonna be gross, but honestly, Glenn Rice, there we go, is still a great shooting guard and small forward. I just think, he's been better in previous years. Next up is my man Anthony Davis. I mean, he's a 6'10" center that is playing the small forward in the shooting guard position. Obviously, he's crazy, can feel a little bit clunky, and can't dribble well, but his defense is locked down. He's dunking everybody, and his jumper is super smooth. Vince Carter has his jumper on, I think, quick, but it could be very quick. I think it actually is very quick. Quick dribble style. Vince Carter essentially is going to green a bunch with a slightly baited jumper, play great defense, play make well, and dunk at everybody. Scottie Pippen is going to lock everybody down, has jump shot 30 on quick, which is, still can be a little bit slow, but has a quick dribble style as well, but is really just insanely good on lockdown, and it's a great catch and shoot guy. RJ Barrett has the Rudy Gay jumper on quick, insane defensively, and feels super nice in your hands when you're just dribbling around with him. One of the better pink diamond budget cards in the game. Richard Dumas has, oh man, I'm drawing a blank on his jumper. 22, there we go, jump shot 22. I think on very quick, but they could have held him and put him on quick. There's a lot of cards to rank, so sometimes I get the jumpers confused. But Richard Dumas is essentially a 6'8" guy that can play, the forward positions and is super nice at it. He's no longer in the triple threat vault, which is kind of unfortunate, but in like a week or so, he'll probably be back in there with both cards. So eventually, we'll have to get him back. Next, we have both Kawhis, and I'm intentionally putting them right next to each other because there still are some people who don't think that they deserve to be on the same tier. Both of them have the Kawhi dribble style, all the same animations, all the same jumper and jump shot timing, which is Ray Allen on quick. The only difference you'll have is that the Dark Matter has some slightly better badges, but honestly, both of these guys are locked down defensively. Both these guys are great catch and shoot guys. Their dribbling is a little bit meh, and their finishing is going to be great. They're on the same tier. Glenn Robinson has jump shot 29 on quick, and it is gross. He is a power forward that is 6'7" and can play the 3 and the 2 now, and is just insanely good. One of my favorite cards in the game right now. And then last but not least, we got the Demon Tier. There's a lot of guys in here. We have Cincinnati's Powell, XM jumper on quick, great dribble style, great dribbling. He's literally good at everything. Chris Mullin and Cedric Maxwell, I don't think I need to tell anybody anymore. Mullin has 22 on very quick and is essentially a 6'7" Steph Curry that can play the shooting guard. And Cedric Maxwell has the best jumper in the game right now, jump shot 3 on very quick, some of the best dribbling moves, lockdown on defense, and it's just all around gross. Carmelo and Alex English are basically Carmelos. Like, Melo just has this jumper on very quick and English only has it on quick. Both these guys are insanely good. Melo is super gross, and I just love seeing him be good in 2K. Albert King has the, what is it? Oh man, I'm really drawing a blank on my jumpers. Hold up. I'm going to look this one up because it's bad that I don't know what Albert King's jump shot is, considering I'm hunting for him so hard on Clutch Time. And it is Ray Allen on very quick. There you go, with the quick dribble style, long at the layup package, and his defense is absolutely disgusting. Like, there's an argument for this Albert King being one of the best defensive shooting guards in the game right now. Terry is basically RJ Barrett, who's taller and better. Paul George is Cam Reddish, who is taller and better. Larry Bird is disgusting. Larry has some of the best defense on a Larry Bird card that I think I've ever seen. Then has his Bird jumper on very quick. He can dribble around like crazy and got glitched finishing, so he's dunking everybody. Larry Legend is a beast. And, I mean, the last one's Kevin Durant. I think you kind of know. KD jumper on very quick, shifty dribble style, and he's a 6'9" small forward that can literally do what he wants and is stupid fun. It doesn't really feel clunky at all for his height, which is always pretty nice. So, let me know what you guys think about it down in the comment section below. I'd like if you guys did enjoy, and subscribe if you guys are new. Again, point guards and shooting guards list is already out. They'll be linked in the description. But the new glitch cards will not be in there, which is a little bit tough. The only glitch card we had here was Larry Bird. All the other ones are point guards, one shooting guard, and centers. So it's a little bit tough, but yeah, it is what it is. And the power forwards list will probably be out tomorrow. I might put out a badge video later for the new glitch cards. We'll have to see how the day rocks, but we'll see how it goes. Again, hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.